10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Alright everybody, hello and welcome back. It is going to be another series. It's going to be Elements Pro Gaming going up against Tornado.RoX, aka RoX Kiss. At least that's what I'm going to call them, even though I'm probably not supposed to. Either way, I'm Mopex. I am not here alone. I am joined by PQMZ. PQMZ, are you there?
Hello.
Hello. So we just had a pretty fun series, you know, a little bit of a clowny game at the end there.
Yeah, well, when it doesn't matter for anything, might as well, right? Have some of it. Gaming's not all boring.
Well, going into this series, so Elements, they are indeed out of it, and there's a little bit of a tricky situation with the rest of it, though. So we got some other teams going on. We got another game going on, I believe, also about to start, or they might have been a little bit ahead of us. So in the European qualifiers, we should probably get this all figured out. Again, Elements Pro Gaming, they are eliminated. They have no chance of making it through. However, RoX do. They need to 2-0, and from what I can gather here, Vega Squadron need to also go 1-1 against London Conspiracy in order for there to be a bunch of ties going on and all this kind of nonsense. So that'll be the big deal here. Actually, yeah, they have to go 1 because then they'll only get 1 point for Vega Squadron, but that's pretty unlucky. As long as Vega Squadron 2-0, this game won't matter. However, if they do 1-1 and RoX 2-0 this series, they get to go into tiebreakers. That's the big deal. Maybe a 3-way tiebreaker too.
10 seconds.
Always fun, right?
Yeah. Yep. Well, all right. Anyway, into this draft of our game here. We do have. We got a couple things coming out here. We got the IO Tiny, of course, for Elements Pro Gaming. Never seen that combination before. And it's going to be
innovative
with the Tusk and the Queen of Pain. And
another new and innovative color.
Yeah, we're really going a little bit wild over here on Moonduck TV 2, powered by PGL. Actually, yeah, but seriously, shout out to those guys, man. It's pretty awesome. They have us in here in game because a lot of casters, they don't really want to do in game with all the hub coverage and stuff like that. So they are the ones who are sponsoring this to make sure that people on Dota TV actually have audio to listen to. So that's pretty nice.
One day Valve will actually give them an experience equal to like listening to streams as well.
Yeah, until then though, you are stuck with us, so deal with it. No, just kidding. We love you all. And Elements, they do pick up the Bat Rider here. Pretty solid. Any of these heroes that have a long stun time, you know, Bane, Bat Rider, Beastmaster, always going to be good with your IO Tiny. Bat Rider has the added element of, you know, kind of coordinating your relocate gank, maybe a little bit further away from danger territory. And to help blow up some of those cores, they might just get a little bit out of control here on the side of Tornado.RoX.
Yeah, he's probably one of the best setups with IO Tiny, not just because of as you said, throw it back to a slightly more favorable location. When you're constantly pushing lanes in with the hero, 1 or 2 heroes are going to have to come defend, right? And then you just get a free kill, which is what things like Bane really can't offer you. They're not lane pushers, whereas Bat Rider does it, both of them.
Yeah, it's a good point. Bane and Nyx have to like smoke up or whatever and move around and hope they spot somebody out of position, basically, whereas Bat Rider, he makes you out of position.
Commander.
Yeah. But they do have a lot of fun around these 3 heroes right now.
Yeah, they also do have a lot of answers on the side of Tornado.RoX now. They're going to have to press the attack as well as the snowball to save some of their allies from the Bat Rider, plus the Glimpse. And actually, quite a few possibilities here. All they have to do now is pick up Abaddon, and we'll call it a game. Pretty much for poor little Bat Rider. And
yeah, I actually really like what they drafted here in comparison to Elements.
I love Legion Commander against IO. If you can get a chance to duel up against that thing, it's just brutal. Like, immediately annihilating it. But it can be a little tough if Tiny isn't disabled.
I think it's just a really solid all-round hero here. If they can make it work, a lot of teams just seem to really falter when they pick this hero. So hopefully they have some experience executing it. It works really well with what they've can like duel on top of Static Storm. The hero is pretty much dead. They have plenty of damage from Pop to follow him up. Her up, however you want to say it. Skyraf is a small problem for the Legion Commander.
Usually BFFs, you know? You go duel into the Mystic Flare, just dumped right on top, but they will be enemies this time, so instead Skywrath Mage will be dumping it right on top of the Legion Commander as Tornado.RoX, they do end their draft off with the Juggernaut. So Sadoy is going to be farming it up here, and that means that it will be the support Tusk, we assume. And yeah, BZZ going mid lane on the Queen of Pain.
I think it should be fairly strong laning from RoX. Go for like the Legion Commander Tusk top, or the Tusk just moves between like top and mid, wherever he really needs. They can get a lot done early. Bottom lane really shouldn't have any trouble. Like Disruptive Jug is fairly strong overall.
Prepare for
Could
battle.
also opt to put that aggressively and do like LC bottom, which might be what they're doing. Is they're all moving top. Be for a rune fight though.
It is possible here. And we'll take a look at the starting items. Nothing too unusual. Judging by these, it is going to be, of course, the Queen of Pain in the mid lane. None of these off-lane Queen of Pain shenanigans. And the IO opting for a quick bottle. And Tiny does kind of have safe lane items. No, he'll be mid, probably with the Ember safe, yeah. So here we go.
And they do see the rotation coming out from RoX, so hopefully he doesn't get caught on the Scarab. Shots do block him.
Well,
Quite in range though, so looks like he's out A-okay. The however, maybe might
30
caught.
seconds to battle.
They're all good. Cure them the rune, it would say. LC's probably not going to contest bottom if the Tiny Cell.
yeah,
And I don't
seems
know
a
if they
little
can
bit
actually
unlikely.
kill him. You just run at the rune and hope, you know, kind of solve for it.
Just hope you can get it.
Win the lane through, you know, just running and getting the rune.
The battle begins.
Looks like it won't be the case here. Illidan, he'll be grabbing that up here. And Batrider versus Legion Commander. So this is run out the day. Okay. So he will have the press the attack versus the sticking napalm, which is a pretty important interaction. How this dynamic's going to go down here. Just being cautious not to get too many stacks on top, but it's not that brutal. Like, you can just immediately start stacking them again. Even just 1 to 2 stacks of the sticking napalm is going to be drastically increasing the damage you're going to take. So still have to be rather cautious.
It's mostly going to come down to him not getting in a position to die and farming the Batrider in the early stages. As soon as
about
Batrider's
greed.
Sorry, go on.
Oh, BZZ, I was going to say it's a bit about greed in the lane, like how greedy the Legion's going to get. And speaking of greed, BZZ, he went for a trade here on Illidan. I'm not sure if it's going to work out in his favor. He actually is very far away from a bottle and now lacking a lot of HP, only the salve here to bring him back up. And he's actually going to ferry out another salve. So that trade didn't quite work out for him.
Yeah, you want to be trading with the Wisp, Tiny. She can do right here. And if he can somehow manage to burn the Wisp's bottle charges and control both runes, you win the lane handily as a buff.
The spin on to General. It looks like he's going to go down here. They got him. That first blood.
My kind, but first in this.
And so
Really shouldn't happen either, I don't think. I guess really strong level 1 though.
oh, bottom lane. They're also. Oh, jeez.
Action everywhere, dude.
Yeah, I know. I'm like whipping my camera around too. It's okay though. So, they dive in some towers. We're gonna see who's gonna be really eating it up here. It is the salve left here for the Queen of Pain. So again, about 350 away from this. And again, man, General, he is just so close. I'm very concerned for this Ember Spirit. After dying once, level 2, the boots are up here. Middle lane just constantly going in on each other.
Kido's gonna have a field day top for sure. Really not much to stop him farming, especially if like the Tusk or the Disruptor just happened to come there at the right time. He had the free kill on top of farm, so similar thing for mid really. If they can ever manage to get a smoke off and kill the IO, it's probably a bit more ambiguous, but would be doable once Quap gets 6 for sure.
Oh. Yeah, then he's able to bully these last. It's pretty hard in terms of denies and everything. Obviously, being a Tiny with the IO pairing, if you can sync yourselves up fairly well, it can be pretty frustrating for the opponent mid laner. But so far, they are still trading evenly. When it comes to the creeps, it's bottom lane. It's getting pretty dicey here. You can see the stacks constantly going up, constantly getting pressly attacked, and Ghost getting a little bit aggressive here. This might be close. You can see that turn rate. It's just so slow. And he'll solve that. Salve up coming back in. They're now on top of screen. There's the ice shards, yep. And the Thunder Strike coming through screen. He's gonna get tethered up, then they're gonna try to make the turn onto Yol.
I'm really surprised they decided to glimpse the Ember instead of committing for the Gareth.
Now on the bottom, back on top of Ghost Stick, and this is exactly what we're talking about. He's still able to get some napalm stacks. How much longer is the press attack gonna last? It's gonna run out now, and not enough mana left to continue the chase. It's getting close though. Ghost Stick, gonna be careful. He's got the fairy fires to try and play around with it. But Yoku, I'm sure, closely watching his mana count and trying not to create too many stacks of the sticks, but also getting an opportunity for a kill through the napalm is pretty important right now. As the snowball will come in on the top lane, they've got the spin ready. Lane guard comes out trying to block some of the damage, but with the ice shards, very nicely played. Sleight of Fist is gonna be able to try to damage some of the, or dodge some of the spin there. Not gonna come out in the mid lane. Illidan, he's looking at that quick move speed, but the dagger gonna make sure he can't get the quick combo off. It's always so scary against IO Tiny mid, like just out of nowhere he has this massive burst out, and what a play. Coming in, and can they get something here with everyone? The courier coming through, Illidan still running forward, he has the combo. Not gonna be enough damage though, maybe with the Wisp Balls coming out, they don't have them quite yet. Actually, they're gonna snowball on top of the IO. King Ire dropping low. Here he goes, now Illidan trapped in the middle of 3 heroes. Can he get himself a kill? That's right click, he will grab it. BZZ. Making his way,
really
he's blinking around.
Up, though.
Yeah. Alright, oh, and meanwhile up here's Sadoy, of course, with those phase boots on top of screen. Doesn't get the right tree for the eat through. And he will go down. Did he hit the right tree and just misclick? No, he didn't get the right tree.
This is like really costly early game for them. One good thing that's going for them
this is a good TP on the bottom lane here. There's going to be a snowball. There's going to be the ice shards, and Yoku not thinking about who was respawning. He's taking them to the trees, of course. All this damage stacked on top of the ice shards. They will snipe it out here. I don't think there's going to be a return here from screen. He throws down the ward, actually trying to get the damage done, and she'll just burn out. Unable to return outside the screen. So nicely played there.
Fine as well, unless Glimpse comes out.
Yeah, it's
They
level
have position
2.
from the ward.
They got it. And see what they can achieve. Trying to find where they can choke on. There's a silence to try and make sure they'll escape from the ice shards. Nice snowball first, instead actually to increase the right click damage. That'll be the deciding factor. Now the turnaround again. Yoku right on top. Someone dies, someone lives. As Yoku returns, and he's just going to keep on going. He's at full mana as he's just respawned, but in comes Ghostic with the impressive attack. Something level 6 on Yoku, and not even at 6 minutes, but guess who else got it? It's Ghostic. He goes for the duel, not nearly enough damage, just going to be an attempt to save Arzeek's life. But it looks like the Flame Guard is going to be burning down Ghost Stick here. Trying to make his way under the tower. General, he wants this, but now he's coming too far. The right clicks. Can they get him? The press the attack. The slide. Oh, it's close. One more right click, not enough damage. And a snowball coming up inside. 2 heroes on top of Yoku. Ice Shard is going to block him. No more Firefly to go over that for another 1 more second. He's going to go for it here. They're chasing through the damage. He might just make it out. It's not going to be enough damage, but on the other side, they're going to get the kill. Press the attack. Kiting each other around here. Bottle coming in from BZZ. He's got the blink in 3 seconds. Bottling up. He might be able to find him. It looks unlikely that Yoku will escape. However, it's only a level 2 screen. So the snowball, they got him. Alright, it happened, guys. I think it's over. Is it over?
Yeah. And the real winner of that is just Sidoy sitting. Sure, it's fairly even what happened bottom. Really much in it.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to get an accurate fight recap, I'm sure, after all of that.
The gold graph's like slightly going up to the Radiant, so pretty even fight. The big thing there is just like, I don't know why they decided to keep going and going and going, it just kind of happened.
Alright, I'll just let chain. Oh, Ancient's still going to be boosting all this magic damage, and that is going to be a dead BZZ here. Silence, of course, locking him down, make sure he's not going to get the TP off. Bottom lane. Looks like they're going for a kinetic field play here. There is the duel on top of General as well. And they got him. Dual damage stacked on. 1629. Jeez. That's a lot of Legion Commander games.
Yep. Really big pick off well, because General's struggling this entire game. He's basically like our offlaner at this point. Bat's farming pretty well. Tiny's having, you know, moderate game. Not too bad, not too good. Ember's just struggling. I'm sure he just has to try and fight at this point. Like, he's got his triple remnant. He's gonna have his, like, flame shield levels me soon. I think that's the only way he gets back in this. He's never gonna be able to sit on a lane and just farm on his own.
Actually, it's gonna block this off. They're coming back here. generally want something, but in the mid lane you can see they're getting the attack and the move speed boosts. And that's how things are about to explode. Illidan coming in, he's going to go for the combo here. It's a little bit late, but they will get it. And Ghostek, he's got the duel, but not wanting to connect to this IO in here as well. Here comes the Snowball, though, and they've got the Omni Slash. They're going to rip and tear through them. Here comes the Sonic Wave to combo up with it. Sonoi's still holding this Omni Slash. Once again, top of dinner, but they're actually body blocking each other up. And now they're trying to find Illidan. Don't quite catch him there. There will be a blink and a dagger in 2 seconds, and she's got the mana. Once they have the ninja, they have the glimpse anyway. And they can just ice shot him into the dual damage. And down he will go. So the fight recap pops.
Yeah, that was so close to being like a 3-man combo from the Tiny as well, which would have completely changed the fight. Yeah. Instead, it goes RoX's way. 2 wins on the Legion already. It's pretty good.
Still Omni Slash here too. Obviously, you can't really go for it on the Ember, I don't think. And
he's messing up.
Locking down enough? Oh, close one. 70 HP.
I think if he doesn't snowball the jug there and then he just chains the snowball plus punch, you can kill in an Omni. As you can see, he was like 1 more hit away. Punch. Regardless, it's not bad to hold it. He actually turn around a gank, or maybe TP's in mid again when they die. Going for the glimpse Tiny, but just misjudges how it's actually gonna go. Rotation is for North right now.
Ember Spirit just sitting inside here.
He's not having a fun game.
No, he's got his TP scroll if he wants to leave, but they're coming in down here.
Dara's level 6 now, so they can pretty much kill anyone.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They just saw the remnant, so they know he's there. 4 heroes. And the question is, will they go for him when this remnant returns? Tusk coming in. 4 heroes bottom. Goes like, alright, they've lost the tower. He's not even going to go back to that remnant. He's just going to start walking away from Found, knowing it'll lead to his death.
It's the problem when he just sits there, takes the tower, no...
Alright, here we go. No blink dagger. There's the vision though. We got him on the dire side. You can see they spot him way in the back here. Going on top, looking for that perfect name. We're gonna toss him right on top, give it to him. Really gonna go for this lasso play. No dual damage required. Story, he's in here. He doesn't have mana for the Omni Slash quite yet, but he's got a full charge wand, so if he spots him out, remember, it doesn't cancel TPs anymore. I don't think you want to go for this. The glimpse, nicely played. And they still won't even need anything, just right click. +10.
Yeah, Illidan won the duel.
Oh, nice. And on the side here, while we watch that, BZZ does get the kill there.
I think you'll take the +10. You could 4 of the heroes and 100 gold. Trade that.
That was pretty funny. +10. And this Omni Slash, man, this is like the one Juggernaut who I don't see use it as fast as he can. He's been holding it so many times. Playing well, keeping it in case he does actually need it.
One of those things where you want to get it on cooldown as soon as possible to get like a second free kill as soon as you can, but another way to look at it is, no, he still has it, and it's scary to fight into a jug flash.
He has a duel right next to a tower. Alright, I gotta say, that was like really questionable by General. He like chased him to the bridge. I gotta say, I thought he was about to duel with a TP. Might have been a kill, but of course it's Ember, he's slippery and whatnot, but sorry, continue. Yeah. No, I was thinking like someone TPing in, but either way, they're smoked up here.
Pretty much over anyway. It's like, you don't want to fight into it, so if he does it, then you're more scared to go for the next fight while you're still winning the fight without using it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's like Ravage and other things like that. Same idea.
It's just less impactful,
less impressive.
I guess. Gonna completely whip from the bat. The smoke's coming into the woods. They're gonna find the Tiny. They have the glimpse.
Yeah, and oh man, that was close. I thought he got outside for a second. Nice relocate back. So gonna sacrifice his own life unless they want to try and fight this. Yeah, it looks like they're pinging as if they're gonna try and fight this. I don't know if that's the right opportunity though.
They see the bat coming through mid for the wave, so they should figure this out.
Just gonna abandon it. I think that's the right call. Don't bring in the Tiny. He'll let the TP in though, so they'll try and fight it in another direction here. Flame Guard up. There's a combo onto Yule. No snowball to save himself. Sonic Wave comes out. It's only going to connect onto Illidan. Screen in the background here, just throwing out this damage, and it's going to be right on top of that laser target, and BZZ stuck inside the static storm. They actually all do escape. Oh no, they go right back inside. Not the way to go. Going to be glimpsed back here from General, but he'll remnant away.
First Omni Slash of the game, leads into dual win as well. Pretty good fight, I'd say, overall. Killing the Tiny is really important. Even though they lose for Quap, Jug's still having a really good game. Hell, even the LC's scaling pretty well, 30 damage already.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Alright, well,
Like elements being a bit outclassed here.
it's certainly starting to look that way. You can see just by the net worth chart. Top 3 in their control. Closely followed up, though, by the Bat Rider, the Tiny Nimber. And going in later, you definitely can't sleep on this Element squad. I think, you know, Ember Spirit, we've seen him in several games do his thing. Doesn't really matter how many racks down you are. Doesn't really matter how far down you are. He gets a Battle Fury and suddenly he's a changed man. But for now, it'll be the drums build up.
Although it's hard.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. And similarly, BZZ's gone for a very defensive style in the Yule Scepter, obviously up against the Skywrath Mage, but it does just mean that it's a little bit more difficult for them to get back into this with big pickoffs. That potential has been limited. And press the attack there. They're looking for the snowball into duel, but they're not going to quite find it here. Okay, maybe they will. Yoku just walks into them and free duel damage. At least he bought his Blink Dagger first.
Yeah, I was just about to say, now it's time for the Bat to make something happen, maybe change the game around, but that's going to be delayed for another, like, minute or so. But they're even going to get Tower as a Glacial here, so opening up the jungle even more. Getting the lead.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's looking that way. Sozo will grab it. And screen. He's on the side here. Alright, well, here comes Illidan. They're going to dodge it with the snowball. Nicely played. Ice Shard's going to block off that path. I don't think so. Duel, not for the 16 seconds, going to be glimpsing back. Nice attempt. That was so well. They knew exactly what was coming there. What a glimpse by our Zeke.
It's really hard to actually plan on the reload away. And they get the Wisp as well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no duel up, but maybe they get another. Go in, stop the DP.
Got him. They have the Mystic Flare. Can't get the damage. They pull him a little bit further. The bonus damage, not enough on Sidori. He's got the swim when he comes over, but he will not get out of it. Screen looks like he will pay for his crimes, as well as Yoku. Bring them all inside the snowball. They're inside the fire, but it doesn't really matter too much. Guess what? That's another plus a 10. 50 duel damage. Already at 15 minutes into the game. And the pings are real.
Oh my god.
The lines are being drawn. General's even Xing himself out.
Alright. That's like something you see in your pubs, but jeez. Maybe
Right,
they
well,
really
they're
are
in full
frustrated.
clown mode. Or maybe they're frustrated, yep. It's one or the other. We'll go with clown. It's a happy stream here, guys.
Yeah, that's having fun with that. You know, they didn't pick the lineup to dick around at all. This is, you know, as serious as it gets, you'd think.
Well, some people coming in. General. He's gonna be pretty cautious here, even with the Ace Rune. I'd be a little bit wary. He's zipping, jiving around here.
Time for him to
Vanguard.
redeem it off of his teammates.
Glimpsed out, and at the same time in the mid, they will grab up the Tusk. But they'll glimpse him back. And Arzik almost dead. Oh, please! 24 seconds, it's still the level 1 Slate of Fist. They're trying to find, he actually gets it from the high ground. Nicely done, but there's the Omni Slash. He'll go down. Another duel coming up here. They've got the Sonic Wave. They're gonna commit it because they want the duel damage. Hand it over.
Such a happy LC.
Yeah, it's actually unreal. I don't think I've ever seen this farmed LC in a pro game. And in fact, I guarantee there's no way. 64 duel damage?
Yeah, it's not even the farm, it's the dual damage.
Yeah.
Insane. That's a 3 spin edge plus, like, I don't know, 20 damage. It's great.
Radiant's top tower.
Hero doesn't need items, you just need duels, right?
Yo, he's on top of Yoku here. And this is going to make Yoku's escape rather difficult, especially with this urn. Plenty more charges here, just needs to keep the vision with the sigil, and he will. Actually, there might be a chance. Nope. Not in time, and the spin. Grab him Sidoi and chalk him up inside. Keep burning those towers, man. Only you can prevent forest fires by killing Yoku. He tries to get the split off here, but it won't be enough. He'll go down bottom lane as well. They will get another duel win here. Free Legion Commander General sticking around.
Tiny coming in, maybe they get the turn on Predator.
Possible. Oh, they didn't quite see him coming in there. Static Storm, nicely placed here. two of them stuck inside. At least the IO is on the outskirts. General coming back in, looking for the wombo combo, but he's stuck inside the creeps. Can't get them both off at the same time. General glimpse back once more, and they will be buffed off here. And Legion Commander, she's not quite done. She's got duel. She's healing herself up. She's going for that blade mail next, by the looks of it. Solid item here up against, yeah, actually everything. Bat Rider. It's good up against Tiny.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah,
is under attack.
Gareth's pretty much gonna kill himself on his ultimate.
Double damage.
Heal item.
They're moving forward here. They're gonna catch him. They have the... No, not gonna go for it. DD rune. Okay.
It's just got the Yash and the Valkyrie, which is still, you know, really good for this stage.
Well, move in here. Can they finally get a tower here? As Yoku, he looks for something. Is he gonna go for this? I know he's feeling desperate, but that might just be a little bit too desperate.
Radiant structures
Yeah, especially when you're flying on top of the seashore, they know exactly where you are.
Yeah.
Smoke comes out.
Oh, they're
he's
gonna
break
smoke
it.
up here, and the screen, nothing, and that's still, is that still DD rune? Spin goes off either way, and they're gonna lose Illidan.
Radiant's
The rune
middle
goes,
tower
or tower
has
goes down
fallen.
rather, and
Dire's
Yoku,
top tower
or rather,
Dual
screen.
damage?
Jeez. Yep.
I can only imagine that says bye-bye Wisp player, right?
Yeah. Alright, plus 10. It should just say plus 10. I guess it's 11 now, right?
14, right?
14. Oh, there you go. I'm not a Legion player. I suppose that wouldn't be like, that would be like the worst scaling ult in the game.
Dire's
Yeah, it
10
would just
to
be the
11
duration.
damage.
0.75
Wow.
seconds, dude. That's like one more auto attack.
has fallen.
DLC is actually just for counter to Wisp. Every time you relocate out, you get free dual damage. Hero scales
Dire's
infinitely,
middle
right?
tower is under attack.
Seems pretty good to me. Especially when you're up ahead.
Yep.
Screen.
Unfortunately, he's too busy blinking on cliffs to hit towers.
Oof.
Dire's bottom tower.
That
is
was gonna
under
be close,
attack.
that blink Yules.
He's still going for the orchid on the quaff.
Dire's
Pretty
bottom tower has
unconventional. You normally go like
Radiant's
Yules
top tower is under
to
attack.
Ags
Eggs
or...
or something, yeah.
Yeah, you want to tank up with one of the items, but I guess feels comfortable where he's at. It's still really good against, like, namely the Ember. They realize they just need to be shutting him down.
Oh, you see that damage? The right clicks are real. Ghost 6 just being a clown up here.
Yeah, he's waiting for the damage to come his way.
Dark side vision.
Gonna find the
Radiant
wisp?
side vision. Yep.
Are they pussying out? You don't man
Yeah, it
down
looks
here,
like
that's
it.
3 plus 10. You have a quaffle.
They wimped.
I haven't seen Russians divide in.
I think they're worried just because you know Illidan's there and you're just gonna meet the avalanche toss. It's not like you're gonna die, but.
Get another kill with the blade mail damage, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot that's how Dota 2 works. That's actually a pretty good point. Speaking of which, Illidan, he's going right for the Aghanim Scepter after the drums. No Blink Dagger.
Radiant's top
I guess the
tower
only
is
option to
under
increase his
attack.
farm rate. Even though you might be able to get a few solo picks with the Blink Dagger. And speaking of solo picks, oh, nicely done with the press of the attack. Now on to Illidan. Looking for that nice Sonic Wave. They don't even need it, just the Scream. And gonna glimpse back the IO. Down he goes, right click, Ice Shards. Can someone let this guy get a duel here, please?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, where's that 3 plus 14?
Dire's bottom tower
Meanwhile on the
is
bottom,
under
in
attack.
general, doing his thing down here. Oh, there it
He's
is!
dead.
Yep.
Tactical not using the duel to get general kill. I like it.
Yeah, that was. He was like, what do you mean they didn't duel? How are you guys so bad that they didn't duel you? Oh my god.
Dire's bottom
Yeah,
tower
team, you need
that's-
to
that's
tell
a
me he
bad thing.
doesn't duel you.
Yeah.
So
Dire's
he's up to
middle
100
tower
and
is under attack.
now. That's a free pistol, pre-nerf.
Maybe the mech coming out here. Another Orchid as mentioned here. And
Are they
have you seen the
pushing?
Ether Lens on the Disruptor?
I haven't the chance of playing it, but I imagine it's just more annoying.
It's disgusting. It's like, it becomes 2,000 range. It's
It's
ridiculous.
not so much for the glimpse as it is for like being able to skirt around further back and cast like
Oh yeah.
field and the
I
static
mean,
storm.
Glimpse is already huge, but it's just
Exactly.
it's more like that's the comical skill. Like it's somehow
it's
it's
even
even
worse.
more than Scream. And Illidan is chasing really far. They have everything here. This could be really bad. Disruptor, I feel like, is just going to turn the second he sees an opportunity. They're going to use him up in the air, and that's exactly what they're going to look for. Illidan has stuck inside. They're on the IO as well. It looks like Illidan's trying to feed this one away. Sonic Wave comes through, hits on all three, nicely done. He'll be able to stop the Juggernaut from right-clicking, but guess what? There goes your Bat Rider, it's the dual damage. He does get the kill on the Disruptor, General coming back in, Sleight of Fist going through, Scream gonna finish off Illidan, and a quick Remnant out, looks like it's gonna end this fight. They're gonna blink forward, try and find somebody else, but General's long gone.
Yeah, and General's going for an SNY. Don't think that's the game-winning item here.
I mean, there's not really many items.
Oh, that's true.
I guess like
I like
duels
this,
is
dropping
classic.
his items.
Yep. Now, how Peruvian? This is very unknown style.
Yeah, he's just trying to be cool now, right? Make up
Yeah.
for his awful gameplay by dropping items.
I don't want to win. I wasn't even trying. Yeah.
You don't want to make your plan too obvious, dude. You gotta make it look like you're trying, and then when Roxkiss do beat you, close game all of a sudden, just an obvious 3-2-2.
Well, that's one set of racks down. Obviously, middle a little bit damaged, and we're still up here in terms of this. So, we wait. Roshan untouched. Still just a boy.
Long.
No.
Oh,
Alright,
this
Yoku,
Disruptor.
free kill here?
Yeah, he's about to be
Nice.
touched in many different ways that he doesn't pick.
Yes, he is quite dead. This PKB, though, can be a little bit difficult for them to deal with the second the lasso has been burnt. No more of this Mystic Flare nonsense, and, well, to help aid in that fact a little bit more, it will be the Orchid on the Queen of Pain. So, Yoku, he's soloing Roche.
10 out of
Yoku's
10
being
attempt.
Yeah, he's being a clown here.
Did Diagro with the ward, bro? Did you not read Reddit like months ago?
What is he?
He's trying to do whatever he can to make his team.
He's a good player, like that.
Yeah. Now his team's finally joining him after seeing him nearly die several times. He's convinced them to come into the pit party.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
While they're
Alright.
losing the T2.
Yeah.
Pretty choreographed play, give up a tower. It is for Roche. But I think it's going to be a bit more than a tower this time. Like maybe a Rax. Or the throne.
Alright,
It's
well.
only half-life already.
This is taking so long. This is like the longest Roshan ever.
The general's like trying to bail out and then this splits. Has no more remnants left.
He
Hasn't got
just
a
tossed the
TP.
he tossed the General away, and then Yoku stole the Aegis.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Nice. This is like your pubs right here, man.
Yeah. Alright, the Blink Dagger now up. Even faster way to end this game. Oh, press the attack. And glimpsed away. Double save. Alright, Snowball coming in. It's going to be on top of General. He has nothing to protect himself against this Orchid.
Drop the items.
Drop the phase boots. They call it GG. It has definitely been
feeling
GG. BKB. Oh, relocate.
Aww.
Nice. Got him.
Getting some dual damage.
And the Sonic Wave comes out. Alright. Well, that was a bit of a clown fest.
Oh, I do have a feeling game 2 is going to be very similar.
There might not be a game 2, from what I understand. I believe the 2-0 has happened. But we'll find out. So, you guys can see in just a moment. It's been lovely. I've been Moppax here, streaming it with PQMZ. Hope you guys are enjoying it.